Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. In the chat, what's up, good people? My YouTube cousins, Instagram cousins. I am multi-streaming. Some of you even may be coming in from Facebook, but welcome to everybody. Welcome to you all. And welcome back to all of those that come and sit in the chat with your girl, Dr. Worlds, okay? I'm not going to hold you guys here long at all. Let me fix my screen. See if that fixes it. I'm going to kindly ask you, hello, I can see everybody good now. Hopefully you can see me. I want to ask everybody real quickly if you don't mind sharing this video with somebody somewhere. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost any money. It doesn't cost any time. You can copy the link, send it in a text message, an email, an inbox, a DM. It doesn't matter. Share this. However, make sure if you haven't turned on the notification bell, that is turned on. That way you will not miss whenever I am live, coming by here with opportunities, coming by here with wisdom, whatever, okay? There's a lot of my cousins be like, I miss you. So make sure that notification bell is on over here on YouTube. Engage in the comment section. It helps me beat the algorithm, and it also helps me reach the people that I am supposed to reach. Same thing over here for my Instagram cousins. You can invite, you can tag somebody, you can share to your story on your profile. However, you got to share, please do so. And make sure you engage in the comments. Go crazy on the hearts. It just helps me beat the algorithm. It's man versus machine, okay? And that's what we're all up against. If you post stuff on your social media and probably get one like or maybe 2 or 3 likes, it's not that your friends don't like you and don't support you. It's all about the algorithm. That's why you'll notice birthday posts go viral. Everybody that you ain't seen in umpteen years, all of a sudden now they're saying happy birthday. Anything that is messy or anything where, you're sharing some type of lifestyle, you get a lot of comments because people want to see. And the more people that engage, like the post, comment, share the post, the more they'll push it to the top of the news feed. So, yeah, that's just real quick intro. I know some of my cousins be like, nobody supports me. They be so discouraged about sharing things on their platform. You just have to know the right things to ask and to share. If you ask questions, more people will engage. Okay? If you just putting something out there hoping it'll stick, then, lesser people might see it. So when I come here and ask you to share, it's not because I'm like, oh, share me, share me. No, it's intentional. They will suppress my content for one, because I always tell the truth. I always disrupt their systems, their ways of doing things. I always disrupt, the lies and the ideologies, the traditions of men, the chains. I always disrupt. They don't like people like me. Right before I went live, I just saw, I don't know, I didn't do no research, but they are arresting certain YouTubers. For what? I don't know. I know already over in, I believe it's either Canada or the UK, you can go to jail about what you post on your social media. Okay, people have invested billions of dollars to be able to pretty much take away our First Amendment right. Um, Another little small nation that we all know, to be exact, is one of those people who spent billions to monitor our social media, see who's criticizing, who's talking against their government, all of that stuff. I've shared all things about the social credit scoring system. If you are judging or condemning, speaking ill about certain political figures, points will be taken. This whole mess, okay? If you don't know, your girl done been by here way too many times showing you black and white what they said, not what I said, okay? I said what God said, and then He confirms that by allowing them to say exactly what He said is happening, is going to happen, is coming down the pipeline, etc. Okay. With that being said, I am going to share my screen real quick. Like I said, I'm not going to hold you guys here long at all. We are already 7 minutes in, and I'm going to share my screen now. What I am going to do is come off of the camera because sometimes when I share um, with all of this data and megabytes that I'm using to share this presentation, starts glitching, starts acting a little crazy, okay? So while I'm going over the presentation, I might come off screen, I might turn off my camera. If I got too many things going on at one time, it'll start acting crazy, okay? I may pop back on the screen every now and again as I'm going through the slides, but I kid you not, I won't hold you here, not even an hour, okay? Again, if you haven't shared, please do so. All right, let me take myself off camera. I'm going to turn this around on this side, you guys. See how much of it you can actually see because it's in the YouTube format. So I'm going to have to like kind of jump back and forth. Here's the imagery to the left. This is what I'm getting ready to be reading from. Excuse me. Okay, if your only plan is a paycheck, we're all in trouble. If we are only relying on a paycheck, we already in trouble. Okay, it's manifesting every single day. Just how deep we into this thing, where now we can't afford life. The number one thing that gives people power is having enough resources to do whatever they want when they want. That's a very powerful position to be in. And nobody has gotten to this powerful position of having all of their needs met, having, abundance and excessiveness where they can actually help somebody else. The only people who have achieved this type of prosperity, wealth, lot in life are the people with systems. They control the future. Bill Gates has a computer operating system. Elon Musk has a selfless driving car system, an autonomous vehicle. He also has a autonomous space shuttle. Okay, it doesn't have to be manned at all. Sam Altman has a system. It's called OpenAI, Chat GPT. Okay, Midjourney has a system. Canva has a system. The government has a systems, multiple systems. We'll have this branch over here. This is the military. That's a system. We operate a certain way. We have the Navy. That's its own branch. They operate a certain way. They have the IRS. That is a system. Okay. They have the education. That is a system. They have accounting, Federal Reserve. That is a system. The people with systems control our future. And if you ain't got one, you in trouble. If you still working for pay, if you still trading time for tens of dollars, okay, you are in big trouble. While most people are trading their time for dollars and hoping that the next raise, which I don't know anybody who's gotten a raise, but if you have hoping that that next raise could keep pace with the inflation that we are all experiencing, The wealthy and the millionaires, the rich, they experiencing inflation too, but from a different perspective. It's not going to hurt them if meat goes up to $75 and they have to have a certain kind of steak that costs $75 a pound. They got access because they have excess. They have more than enough. So spending, $1,000 on some meat is not going to put a dent. It's not going to hurt them at all. A quiet revolution is underway, a new class of builders. We have the best opportunity right now to build something, to build a system. Entrepreneurs, digital creators, you got to get in one of these spaces. You will not make it if you're not. Asset owners, you have to have assets. When this dollar dies, you have to have assets. Right now is a way for you to be able to create assets. All you got to do is look around. An ebook is an asset. It's a digital asset. I can sell this over and over and over and over. I can create it one time. I don't have to keep creating it. And then I can disperse it all over the world. Somebody in China could, access my asset, my digital ebook. Somebody in Africa, somebody in Shanghai, they can access digitally my assets. System architects. This is what it's all about, accumulating wealth at a pace that a single income stream could never match. And you can create all of these things simultaneously. You can go get you, some a YouTube channel. That is assets. You can sell that. You can go create you a faceless quote page, Instagram page, Facebook page. That is an asset. Even though they control the platform, the system, there's ways to get your customers and your, hate to call it fan base, but that's what it's called, your tribe off of their platforms and into your own ecosystem. Most people don't know how valuable a email list is. That business owners will buy email lists for top dollar. If all you did was scraped the internet for emails of certain professionals or specialists or whatever in certain niches, you could come up with your own email list to sell to business owners. And all they do is upload that, put it inside of a database. I have an email list of over 10,000 people here, Canada, everywhere. All I have to do is email them. They don't have to know me. I don't have to know them. But I've scraped the internet to know exactly their business. I know if they have social media presence, if it's whack, if they're promoting the heck out of it. I know exactly how to put their website into a tool and have it tell me everything I need to know. That's an asset. Creating systems, apps, avatars, agents. I'm seeing a lot of video creation, right? And I was like, wow, some people with small thinking would say, oh, I don't want to get into the digital creators and create ebooks. Everybody's doing that. If everybody is doing it, that is a good sign. Some people are afraid of where it says it's oversaturated. Some people are afraid of things being oversaturated. But let me tell you what's the truth about oversaturation. Yeah, there's a lot of people there, but that's good. Those are all indicators that that's working. That's why so many people is flocking to it. But you got one person that will create realistic videos, like realistic, like in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like you looking at me right now, and you're able to go and create a clone that looks realistic. It doesn't look AI generic generated, it looks realistic. And then you have people that are creating their own lane. Yes, they're all doing video generation and video editing, but you have some that are just only creating UGC content. That is user generated content, where I can go and create an influencer, excuse me, where I can go and create an influencer that is still realistic or cartoon style, really doesn't matter, and they can sell my products or other people's products. That is called UGC. And then you have those that are creating the 3D Disney Pixar videos. Okay. And then you have those that are creating, um, what's another type of, like the Fat Albert, cartoon anime type videos. All of them are in the same category, but they find in their own lane in the category, if that makes sense. So oversaturation is not a problem. Find your own lane. Okay. If everybody is scraping data, then look, I'm going to go an extra step. I scrape data, separate all the bad data from the good data, put it inside of a spreadsheet, easy for you to upload, and it's only niche specific. Okay, if you are a coach, that might be my lane. Somebody else might just scrape the internet. I can say I scrape Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Whatever I do, I'm going to do it in my lane, but I'm going to add my own spin on it. Okay? I'm going to add my own spin. Doesn't mean I can't get in and find the people that just want what I got. It's too many people not to, hey, I want exactly what she's selling or exactly what he's offering. So there could be a lot of people doing credit. Cool. But no, I actually show you, sit down with you. I'm in a credit niche, but I sit down with you and show you how to do your own credit step by step. I show you how to build your credit and increase your score up to 100, in between 100 to 200 points within 90 days using this method, this framework. We meet, we flesh it out, we go over the law, we go ahead and customize your credit disputes. I show you where to go send it off. You send me the results every 30 days from the investigation. I'll take that investigation back. I show you how to, create follow up letters uh, in regards to the investigation report you just got back. And then I'll show you how to make sure if they violated your rights, how you can sue them or how you can contact the bigger ups from over, TransUnion Equifax Experian, FTC, an example. Okay. I'll show you how you can use Supreme Court. Now, I'm still in the credit field, but I'm doing it my way, my own style. I may say, I don't want to help everybody. I only want to help single mothers. I only want to help single mothers get their credit together. I only want to help women between the ages of 21 and 35, get their credit together. There's so much on the table for us all to eat that there's never a question of whether somebody will buy what you're selling. Okay. So I'm going to get back to the presentation real quick. I'm going to just read it from over here. Okay. I'll flip it around momentarily. The rules of money have changed, cousins. The question is, are you playing by the old rules or the new ones? And I'm going to go through this pretty quick. Okay. The world has already changed very fast. Most people did not get the memo. They still not getting the memo. Just all of a sudden, one day, the economy worked a certain way. You got a degree, you found a job, you stayed loyal, you retired. That's what we have been accustomed to. That model has fractured in real time. Artificial intelligence is not a distant threat. It is actively displacing entire job categories today, right now, in real time. Automation is handling tasks that once required full time salaries and a full team. Meanwhile, digital income, software, content, communities, digital products is expanding at an exponential rate accessible to anyone with a laptop and a strategy. It has never ever been easier to get you some Wi Fi wealth than in 2026. Do not be distracted with all of the race, all of the, stuff that they do every election season, every election time. Don't be distracted with that. The bigger things happening behind the scenes, we're not prepared for. All these automations and all these new laws and how you got to have biometrics for this and how you got to have biometrics for that and scanning of your iris for this, how you can't fly in the United States domestically unless you have this, just everything that is happening and rolling out behind the scenes. We are being straight up distracted from it. And right now, what matters is this right here. You can still watch, but you must build. AI disruption, artificial intelligence is transforming industries from logistics to law. Do you know how many lawyers is being booted out? How many white collar jobs is being booted out? I believe they said only 10 jobs will remain when it's all over and done with. And these are not jobs that you can just walk in on an entry level with no experience and get. I'm talking about these were biotechnicians, submarine, explorers. These were like doctors that had uh, 5 degrees. It was nothing none of my cousins were qualified for. So you're going to have to learn how to pivot. And it's better that you pivot right now while it's early before you have to pivot and then you're somewhere in the middle or the tail end of the stick and now you're struggling because now you have to buy from the people who started early, who got there before you. This is a race. I say it all the time. We are living in a 2026 Hunger Game. Only the calculated, strategic, early. Remember the movie if you saw it. Only those who got there early and fought to the end won. Everybody else tapped out. Okay? Everybody else tapped out, or they gonna have to surrender to the ones that won. Right now is your opportunity, cousins. And I want to go off of this presentation, but I like to demonstrate to my cousins exactly what I'm talking about because this is not about sales for me. This is about education and this is about execution. That's it. Let me come over here and go to chat. I did this thing. Hold on, y'all. I shared the wrong page. Hold on. I'm gonna get straight back to that because I told y'all I was gonna keep y'all long, but I just want y'all to see while I'm sitting here talking to you what I could build. Plus pan failed. Y'all always want somebody in ChatGPT. Shut up. You can just rebuild my card every time I click on these. And see, right now there is a low barrier. You can have this stuff done for $20 a month. You can have agents. They have agents here. You can have agents. Okay. You see this right here? Let me create. You see agent mode? You can have agents. This thing creates your graphics. It creates pretty much everything except video generation, and that's their model Sora. But there's no reason why we couldn't come here and create anything. I'm gonna tell it, and I'm not even gonna um, type it out. I'm going to be lazy because I like lazy money where there's not too much labor involved, and I'm going to tell it what I want. Hey, cousin, what's going on? So, I would like to create an app. I'm going to be using my cooking skills to sell plates locally in my area. And in order for someone to actually be able to purchase a plate, they have to pre order it. So I know exactly how many plates I need to make or how much food I need to make. I want to create an app. I'm going to be using Lovable. And I wanted, to be able to give the people or the customers an option to pick which dish for whatever day of the week that I'm serving that dish, like Soul Food Sundays, and then be able to have the ability to select how many plates they want to order. I also want something in there if they want a whole meal prepared for them. So instead of a plate, they want pans of certain type of food. An example, spaghetti dinner with 20 wings and some salad and breadsticks. I want them to be able to choose that option as well. I want them to be able to um, kind of create a lead magnet where they can opt in to get like some recipe tips or some different recipes, in the meantime, in between time of me selling plates, because it won't be an everyday thing. So I do want them to have the ability to subscribe. And I also want this app to be able to integrate with my Stripe or with my payment processor so that they can go ahead and make the payment right through the web. And then I'll know exactly how much food that I am going to be making for that day or that weekend, etc. Also, I also want to include if I have to travel about 20 to 30 miles, there will be a fee for traveling. I need the prompt for this in my style, please and thank you. Okay, so now it's going to transcribe everything that I just said. You will see it show up in text format, which you see now. Okay, so now I'm going to hit send. It's going to give me a prompt, and I am going to get this detailed information to go and create an app for me to be able to sell plates on the side. Okay. So it says, yes, cousin, this app is giving pre order plates, pans, and praise energy. Here's your lovable prompt. All I got to do right here is copy this. Okay. It knows everything about me is luxury. Don't give me nothing that look plain. Don't give me nothing that look bland. It knows my style. So it already puts that in there. I'm going to go ahead and take that prompt. I'm going to stop sharing right here. Uh, Chat messages are failing at the moment due to a problem with a third party provider. Okay, I don't know what that is, but um, I'm gonna see if I'll be able to do it, demonstrate it with you guys. They might be having some technical difficulties, but if I can't, I already have apps already over here built, ready for sale. Okay, when I say luxury, I mean luxury. Branding's on point. This is for those who are beginners and want to learn how to use AI to turn um, AI into automated income. They can start for free here. They can explore all the tools. Every day they get a daily notification telling them about different tools and what they do and how to use them, how it works. You discover the tools. You can browse our curated library of AI tools rated for total beginners. Okay. Then you go ahead and learn how to monetize those tools, see exactly how people are making money with each tool, and then you can take action. You can follow step by step starter plans to create your first offer. It helps them create their first offer and then grow and scale. If you want to level up with workshops, get hand on, one to few or one to many type of, mentorship, then they can go ahead and sign up there. Okay. Here's the trending tools. Here's exactly what they do. Here's a beginner score. Everything. This is an app that I created with a prompt. Okay, if you want to learn how to write, then you go to all the writing tools. What's the top one? You want to learn how to do video creation. This is an app that I created with a prompt. You want to join the boot camp? You can join the wait list there. Okay, I got me some testimonials. Here's how to get daily AI money tips. They sign up for that right there. Frequently asked questions. Are they ready to turn their income into their AI into income? Start for free. Okay. If they want to see pricing, then it's just going to take me, okay, look, here's the free plan. Here's the monthly plan. You get the full AI tool library, complete monetization breakdown, daily feature tools and tips, and then annual. You get everything in monthly. You save over $149. Okay, for a whole year you locked in. This is a whole entire app that was created with AI. I'm going to try to create a new one with you. Exactly what I just asked for, but I did see it say something about, um, let me go to home. I did see it say something about third party. You see that red banner that popped up there? Okay. So I just come here. I'll go ahead and I hit paste. I'm going to hit build down here at the bottom. Oh, I was trying to scroll down and did it too fast. But down there at the bottom was where all my other projects live. Okay. So now it's just telling me it's thinking, it's reviewing the branding aims and sections and all of that stuff. We're going to come back to this in a moment and see what it created me. Okay. Just want y'all to see. They said I'll start with a beautiful royal purple and gold. That is my brand colors. They're going to go ahead and generate that. It's just letting me know what it's doing. Okay. My spaghetti is giving me the images for my spaghetti, for my cooking. Okay. I can go back and make other images if I'm cooking certain things on one day or the next or whatever the case may be. Okay. But it's building out this full entire app so I can make money, especially for those who say, I don't have money to afford to learn how to do new things. You got an oven and you got a refrigerator, and people need to eat every single day. You are without excuse. And if you don't want to learn how to make money, you don't want to use little extra streams of income so that you can stay afloat on top of what they got going on out here, then keep watching, baby. Okay, I'm going to stop the share over here and go back to where I was at. We're going to come back to that. Remind me if I forget to go back to that, okay? All right, let's get through this. So AI disruption, that's what I just showed you. Automation rising. Them signing up free to get, tips, daily tips, that's called automation. I'm going to create this app one time and people going to be able to come to it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, over and over and over again. Okay? Sign up, I get leads, they can apply for whatever I got going on the app. Workflows that once required teams are now handled by software, like I just showed you. Efficiency gains flows to owners, not employees. Digital income is expanding. This is going to allow me to make money while I'm asleep. All I got to do is promote the website. Hey, if you guys want pre-orders of spaghetti plates or whatever, and I can create content with AI, or I can just go and create me cooking some spaghetti. No face on camera. Step one, boil the noodles. Step two, drain the noodles. Step three, fry the meat, include the sauce, mix together, fry the sausages, Put some cheese in it, put it in the oven. Here's the finished product. Okay? Put some trending sound on it. I never have to get on camera. They never have to know who's selling it. The creator economy, digital products, and online service represents a multi-trillion-dollar shift in how value is created. Everything we used to do in the natural, we used to be valuable. This is valuable now. Costs will keep on rising. Inflation, housing costs, living expenses, they will continue to climb. A single income stream is no longer a safety net, it is a tightrope. It is a disaster. The economy rewards builders right now. Waiting for stability or things to die down, get back to normal is a luxury that can nobody afford. The shift has already happened without you. Now it's time to happen with you and for you. The only question is, which side is you going to be on when you land the plane? So many people feel stuck. It's not laziness. It's not lack of intelligence. Most people are feeling stuck because the system that they have been accustomed to, the system they were handed, was designed to keep them productive, not prosperous. Working, 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 moving, 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 trading time, and not being prosperous. When your entire financial life depends on a single paycheck, every unexpected expense becomes a crisis. If your gas, if your food, if your luck, your toiletries and your daily necessities, your washing, okay, your cell phone, your Wi-Fi, your meals, if all of that is based on one stream of income, if one thing happens, you get so bedridden sick that you can't move for 3 days. You just lost 3 days of revenue. It could disrupt your whole household because now something's coming up short. If life happens to you and you're not able to go to work for a week, they may say, "Hey, you know what? You've been a great worker, but I'm gonna have to replace you." Okay, you can definitely just like, okay, boom, you're out of here. Sorry, can't hold it down for you, whatever the case may be, and now you're replaced. Your whole house is disrupted. Let me show y'all because it didn't even take long. Okay, we'll get back over here to this, but I just showed you I have digital infrastructure, several of these. I can just sell the apps. I never have to come live. Come live for what? Hey, let me create your customizable app. This is called Dr. Tawana's Kitchen. Pre-order only, made with love. Pre-order your plates before they're gone. Fresh soul food, homemade meals available by pre-order only. Pick your plate, choose your quantity, pay online, and secure your order before the kitchen closes. Order this week's plates. So all I got to do is go in there and say, "Hey, this is what we got going on Sunday." They got the price up here and everything, $18. You get some chicken. I don't know what in the hell that is, but I can just come in here and change my images. Okay. It allows you to pick how many you want. This is from 1 to 4 p.m. Okay. If you want wings Wednesday, then I can go ahead and get you wings, some rice pilaf, whatever the case may be. That's $16. You will get 10 hand tossed wings. I don't know why they said lemon pepper because I'm not doing lemon pepper. But guess what? They will teach your girl how to make some lemon pepper wings. You understand me? I don't care if I don't know. Fish Fridays. You're going to get some golden fish, some fries, some hush puppies. Okay. So if I want to go and add some more stuff, then I can. Soulful homemade meals pre-order this week. Plate kitchen hours. Pre-orders close 24 hours before each cook date. Pickup and local delivery available. So I told them that I wanted them to have, where they can go ahead and add to the cart. You see how it was over here and added to the cart? I just click on the cart. Only thing I got to do is connect my payment processor. If I wanted to add some more detail, if I wanted to add some more stuff, it asks me right now. Next step to make it fully functionable, enable Lovable Cloud plus Stripe. So we can wire real payments. That's all I got to do. The admin dashboard, manage meals, cutoff statuses, and email notifications. Do you want me to enable cloud and recommend a payment provider now? No, I don't. If I do, I just hit enable Stripe payments. Build an admin dashboard. That way I can see the orders on the back end. Send email notifications. I can go ahead and enable that. I can go ahead and go back to Chat GPT and say, you know what else could I add to this? And then they'll let me know. Okay. So now I have created an app. I can do this for anybody. I don't have to show my face. I don't have to be bothered with people if that's not something that I want to do, and you don't either. This is something that you do as an introvert behind the scenes. I can create an app for a dog sitters. Hey, are you a dog sitter? You want people to book directly with you? Hey, are you a lash tech, a mobile lash tech? It doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter. I can create it. And this is just one of the platforms that I use, but I have something even golder. I mean, it's fire, 100%. Okay, I don't mind showing these apps for the free 99. Hey, go take them and do something with them. But when you really want to boss yourself up, then yeah, there's other apps that do all of that and some. Okay. Most people are feeling stuck not because of they're lazy, they just lack intelligence. They're afraid to invest in themselves. And if y'all ain't seen all the craziness and chaos and confusion going on out here with people telling you, we don't care about you, we never cared about you. Yeah, we use you, but y'all don't even own nothing. And whoop to whoop. If you tired of that, tired of the injustice, the unfair treatment, like you the scum of the earth, then guess what? Go build and create your own systems where you are not now dependent on anybody else except your own stuff. Okay? People just don't know. And this is why they laughing at us, because we don't know. They like, we can't take y'all serious out here boycotting. You don't even own anything. And there was no lies told. As angry as that makes me, there was no lies told. I'm a real, authentic person. Real, recognized, real. You might have said it with hatred, but the truth is the truth, regardless of who says it. Okay? A lot of people are feeling stuck because the system they were handed was designed to keep them, like I said, productive and not prosperous. Millions have been stuck in this trap right here to the left, the survival trap. When you are in survival mode, your brain is wired for short term thinking. All you can think about is today. All you can think about is tomorrow. All you can think about is next week. You can't think long term. Well, I better start establishing this because one day I don't want to work. One day I'm not going to be able to work. One day AI is going to replace me. You don't think long term. You're only stuck in survival mode. You cannot strategize when you're stressed about rent. This is 100% facts. When you are trying to figure out how you're going to pay the bills for this month, then you got next month coming up. You can't think about what's going on in 6 months, 12 months. Millions don't have 6 month goals, 3 month goals. They live in the now. You cannot invest when every dollar is already spoken for. And that's why people are frustrated. I don't have enough to invest, and that's a damn shame. I'm not going to work for nobody for no whole bunch of years, and I don't have enough money to invest in myself. All I got enough money to do is survive. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? That's a Selah moment. I want you to think and meditate on that. One paycheck away from crisis at any moment. This is a survival trap. Rising bills consuming every raise and every bonus you can even think about getting. You have no ownership in anything that grows over time. You have no systems working for you while you sleep, and you have no leverage to multiply effort into income. The real cost of staying still is very expensive. Every month you stay in survival mode is a month of compounding. It's just building, 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 building. Eventually, pressure burst pipes or makes diamonds. Okay? Stuff just keep on mounting up, piling up. Eventually, you're going to break or you're going to build. Okay? Every month you stay in survival mode is a month of compounding opportunity costs. The wealthy are not smarter, they have systems. That's it. They're not smart. You will see some dumb billionaires and you'd be like, what? They can barely talk. Some of them are nasty. They don't brush their teeth, they don't wash their butts. What they have learned and done different than you is that they have systems, they have assets, and they have structures that generates returns whether they show up or not, while they stinky or not. The gap between those who own and those who work is widening every single day, not every year, every day at an accelerated rate. Recognizing that you are in a trap is the first step to escaping it. Survival mode keeps people trapped. The way out isn't working harder inside the same system that is making you work harder. It's building a different one entirely. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put on this Suno intro because my children are gonna come in and they're gonna get a little noisy while they transition. This is an asset. This right here will pay me. You understand me? And is paying me. Let me put on this new song that I am um, creating for my album. Okay. All right, y'all. Just wanted to share that real quick, but that's another asset. Okay. People are now going billboard using AI generated music. I create kingdom music. So if it go billboard, it's going billboard. Okay, but these songs appear on TikTok. They are viral sounds that people use on Instagram, Facebook. This is a way every time somebody listens to your song, you get paid from Apple Music, Spotify. That is another asset. And that is why we should be taking advantage. Everybody is out here chanting boycott. And I'm like, you got to be stupid. After you finish boycotting temporarily, what are you going to have to fall back on? You're going to end up going right back to do business with the people that you say you was boycotting. We got to stop that. Okay. Meanwhile, they over here taking over in this space. They over here dominating in this space. and we are not. That is why I come by here to tell y'all what's really up. The people today that are winning are building. They're building online businesses. Brick and mortar for what? Brick and mortar for what? Builders creating enterprises that serve markets, generate revenue beyond their personal time, and can be scaled, sold, or passed on. This is what it's all about. If tomorrow was my time, my kids got assets that will keep them fed in my absence and that will still make them feel like my presence is here even in my absence, because they got something working for them. Books, digital products, courses, apps, they real estate, land, dirt, they have assets. That is what being a wise man or a wise woman, because that is what the Bible said. Whether you believe in that or not, a wise man leaves an inheritance to his children, meaning what we doing and what we building is supposed to bless two generations. One generation is 35 years, two is 70. You supposed to have enough inheritance for up to 70 years. That's two generations for your children's children. Okay? And this is one of the ways to do it. Communities. I've been begging y'all to let me build you a community, and why you scared, I don't know. People is, unheard of money in these communities. When I say they doing 6-figure months, they definitely doing $7,000. 7,000. They definitely doing 7 figures every single year. I'm going to show you real quick. I know I keep going back and forth, but seeing is believing, because y'all is missing out on so much because you scared or you have this limited thinking. I can take my last. Listen, you better take that trash that we call cash and turn it into you some dang on assets that's going to pay you when that trash we call cash does not work anymore. They have communities for everything. And there's many methods you can go about doing this. You can go about doing this, let them get in for free. Like this person right here. Brought to you by mastermind.com. Join Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. Turn your life experience into real impact and success. I'm in this community. These are my mentors. Okay? It's free, but it's really not free. Okay? It's free to enter in, and because people like free stuff, you get a lot of people to come in. But guess what? They control that traffic. They can get in there and say, hey, would you guys like to come to my 3-day event? I'm hosting it. Only 100 people can get in. It's $497. You're going to get backstage passes, virtual passes, whoop de whoop whoop, doo doo, bop 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 bop. You're going to get this. And now they got 6,000 people, only 100 spots. It will be like running to the back of the line. They don't have to go on live. They don't have to run no ads. They don't have to do anything. Okay. So you can go this route, or you can go a simple route as such. $9 a month to learn how to create AI videos. This is just a boot camp. It's not a mentorship. It's not a course. It's a boot camp. Okay. Meaning that it's not that long. 22,900 members. Can one of my mathematicians that know how to count or use a calculator tell me how much money they make every day? Every month, because it's $9 a month. $9 a month times 22,900. Somebody put that number in the chat for me, okay? And I'm going to say it when they do. Okay? So this person is Get Shred. It's free. He has 802 members in there, but I bet you he's offering one-on-one coaching. Okay? I bet you he's offering meal plans. You got to buy that. Those are not free. You got the community access for free, but you got to buy the results on the inside. Okay? So let me see if somebody didn't put the number in the chat. $9 times 22,000. I think it was 22,900. Let me make sure. Yeah, 22,900. Brother, sisters, let me know. Okay, so $206,100, $206,100 every single month. Now times that times 12. Are they a seven-figure earn off of a dang on community? That's only $9 that people don't mind paying. People want to know video creation. You can start a community for seniors. They're struggling with AI. A community for young people. A fitness community. A pickleball community. Where's the woman who teaches about menopause? Let me go just type her name in, okay? A credit community. One of my mentors is in here, credit, I think it is. Okay. Okay. Tell me what that is. Tell me what that is. Creditpreneurs. Got 2,100 members and it's $50 a month. Sorry to use you up, but please put the numbers in the chat for me, okay? All right, so off of the $9 a month community, they are making $206,100 every month, which comes up to $2,472,200 every year. Don't tell me you can't be a millionaire within 12 months. I'm showing you a million right now. What is 50 times 2,100? Because this is in the credit space. Okay, let's go find the menopause. Let's go find the menopause. She helped women. Where's she at? Where's she at? Okay, let me get somebody and tell me she charges $997 a year. She wants to get paid once a year. I'm going to go ahead and get my calculator so I can help you, brother, and I appreciate your help. So if she charges $997 a year and she has 294 members, she is actually making. Now, why did she do that? Hold on. She has 294 members times 997. She's doing $293,118 every single year. 6 figures all day long. Okay? And whether they got 4 members in here, she getting $200 every single month from her 4 members. Okay? That's $200 extra dollars every single month from her 4 members. I want to show you my brother who's doing $1 million. Okay? Where you at, brother? Where are you at? Let me see if it. I think it's like Shred. He's in the Shred community. You see how these people is teaching you how to get ripped? Teaching you how to get ripped. I don't see my brother on here. Might need to go to the top ranking because bro been in the top ranking for a cool minute. Hold on, let me see. He does $1 million. 100%. He does $1 million. Let me see how I could hobby music. Uh, he does it like this. I showed y'all him before, so I know y'all seen him. He does $1 million every month. Every month he does $1 million. Teaching people how to lose their fat with calisthenics, like the natural way. That's all he did was took his transformation, created a group, okay? Wholesalers. $25 a month, 3,300 people inside of his community. This is where the new gold mine is at. Whenever I come by here, it's not on no bull sugar honey iced tea. I'm trying to put you in a very powerful position and give it to you at a discounted rate, so at least you get your foot in the game and start building momentum. I'm not worried about your tomorrow. Your job is for that. Your government assistance, whatever you receive every month, that is for your today. I am only concerned about your future. What you got in place that's going to keep you and your children, your household preserved. Because there's a lot of people losing the war. If I showed you this man who would, it got to be a couple, evicted from their home, all of their belongings on the line. They had to leave all of their belongings. I know they collected this over years. Not only their belongings, their vehicles were left there. In order for you to leave all of your possessions in your vehicles, you absolutely have nowhere to go put them. You have no money to go put them in storage. It's horrible what's happening out here, cousins, and please don't let that be you. Especially if you come around here and sit around here and hang with your girl, Dr. Worlds. You are without excuse. And you know what? I don't cuss, but I will cuss you out. If you come around here like, oh, I lost this and I lost that. Man, if you don't get the freak up out my face, and I've been here talking to, I literally have no oxygen left, telling y'all for all of this time. A lot of people that follow me has not just recently started following me. You just sit on the sidelines and watch life pass you by. And then because you procrastinate and you wait till it's too late, you want to come and make your procrastination somebody else's emergency. Excuse me. I will cuss you out and then ask God to forgive me after that. I will cuss you out straight up. I don't give a hot diggity dog. Excuse me, God sent me to you. You was too busy listening and being distracted by the devil. Now you think I'm finna put myself in some type of emergency rush situation because you failed to plan. Therefore, you planned to fail. I got done for you communities, 2 spots. Let me get all your branding. Let me put in there what you're going to sell. Let me create you a community that people really want and really need. And let me fill it up. Give you double than what you invested to get it created. That way, every month, I get 10 members in there paying you $97. You are now rolling in $1,000 a month. Okay? If you get 20 people in there paying $50, still at $1,000 a month. And you won't even pay me nowhere near $1,000 to do this for you. For 2 people on this live, I will build out your communities as I have built out multiple communities. Branding, you name it, okay? These are my communities that you see over here on the side that just keeps going on and on and on to the break of dawn. Why? Because you can't tell me to build something one time. And I can make all of this from that. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and put me 10 of them together. And that is not the only place. I have Mighty Networks, a community over there. When I want to go ahead and get my other folks in a community, my high ticketed paying client folks, they go to Mighty Networks. I don't even advertise that. They go to Mighty Networks. I got Facebook communities. I got Telegram communities. Because you can't tell me that I can pay, I can make money from a community. This is why I don't run ads and stuff. Facebook does not get any of my money for ad spend. And the only reason they would get some money is if I'm doing a large Zoom to get a lot of people into one of my communities, which I don't do often. I haven't did a large Zoom with 1,000 people on it since December of 2024. It's just too much work. I'll be like, look, I'm gonna work with 5 of y'all, 12 of y'all. That's a lot of personalities. That's a lot of, and everybody don't come in on the same type of time that you on. Some of you got to babysit. Some of you got to handhold. And if I have to do that, I'd rather do that in a smaller setting. Thousands of people. Ooh, Lord. I had a nightmare with that, okay? So if I want to go ahead and get webinars and stuff set up, which is something that I have in the works, I record the video and just evergreen every single day. Hey, you can sign up for this webinar and listen to my recorded, pre-recorded video over and over again. That's going to take you into my coalition, or it's going to bring you to book a call with me. And you're not going to book a call with me for no $997. That's 1,000%. You're going to book a call with me for $10,000 plus. We are missing out on the greatest opportunity. There's trillions of dollars available for us. Trillions. And you're missing out on that. Still trying to go with the flow. Still trying to have that same stinking thinking. You eating up your investments. You wearing your investments. Everything that I just talked about here, businesses, communities, systems, and automations, I showed you that on that app. Okay, I showed you in ChatGPT how you can create agents. I have a platform. It goes super dumb crazy. It does all the work for you. You just connect your Instagram, Facebook, you connect your social media, and then you go in there and say, create me 30 days of content for the next 30 days. I want this type of post, that type of post, that type of post. I want you to post it at this time, and that time, every single day to these channels right here. Boom. I set it and forget it. That's systems and automation. Assets and digital brands. I talked to you about assets, apps, ebooks, guides, templates, you name it, coloring books, you name it. Okay, those are called assets. I know I'm probably not gonna get through this. I know I'm not gonna get through this presentation, so I'm gonna just stop it right here. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know what I got for you. If you want to get on board, then you can get on board. I always say this, and I don't just say this as a pump fake. Like, you know, when I see them doing stuff and it's hurting my people, it's just like it does something to me. It really does something to me. And just seeing the people losing their stuff, that does something to me. If God want to use anybody to give all the money to in the world, he can use me because I'm going to do something with it. First thing I'm going to attack is that demon called poverty. First thing I'm going to attack. If God gave me access to the type of wealth that he let Mamusa have, everybody would have gold. Just because the Lord knows I hate poverty and I hate homelessness and I hate lack. And I hate when people can't afford the things that they need and they want or live the type of life or give their children. I hate that demon. Always have hated it since I was a child. Maybe that's why God chose me to be the first in my family to say, hell no, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all like poverty? Like, this is stupid. And my family be like, they didn't say things behind my back. Now I've learned how to let it roll off like water, because if I let what they affect me, if I let what they're saying affect me, then what I'm building for them won't get built for them. And I know that that ain't nobody but Satan. So they didn't say, oh, she thinks she's better than men. They didn't say I'm whitewashed, whatever the hell that means. I didn't know black people who like wealth and who like to live according to what God promised. If God said you got an insurance package and you got benefits, you are a fool if you don't use them. I'm sorry. If I'm hired by an employer and it includes certain benefits, access to this, favor with that, I'm going to use it. And you are too. We got spiritual benefits. I'm not letting not one devil outdo what God can do. Excuse me. Oh, you can build apartment complexes? I can too. Oh, you can go get buses and stuff? Oh, I can too. You can establish businesses. When I tell you they hate me, I hate them too. The feeling is mutual, but they not gonna stop me. Y'all didn't fruct. Okay, I didn't cuss. Y'all didn't fruct with the wrong person. You do not get to kill my kids. I sit by silently. Nah, nah. It was a good thing that the Lord afflicted me this bad. It was a good thing. It's a good thing for you. It's a good thing that the Lord put me in this much pain. Ain't nobody playing with them. I'm not afraid of them. I'm gonna keep on sounding the alarm. I'm gonna keep on setting the captives free. I'm gonna keep opening up prison doors. I'm gonna keep breaking chains and shackles. I'm gonna keep doing that. My portion in the kingdom is all about legacy. Even Christ himself left a living legacy. That's what my portion is. Everybody got their portion in the kingdom. Some are encouragers, some are exhorters, some are prophets, some are financiers. Okay, I fall into that category. Excuse me. Your kids can't. You can't get that today because hell no. Heirs are not poor. Co-heirs, joint heirs are not begging. We come from a kingdom, royalty. You can't tell me no, because all of the promises of my God are yes and amen. You can't tell me no. You don't run this. He's giving you rulership over it, but you're not owner. This is temporal. Don't ever get it twisted. If you want me to build you a community that will pay you every single month, okay, I got 2 spots at $497. I'm gonna start getting to the opportunities. So let me tell you, I'm gonna spend about 15 minutes. Okay, then I'm gonna let y'all go. I know I said an hour, but I have to demonstrate to my cousins. There have been a lot of people that have just come and said, you know what, Dr. T, I didn't have it then. I learned something. I created something. I'm selling something now, thanks to that freebie that you gave us. So I don't mind showing you how to do it. I really don't. If you can take that and go do something with it, then by all means necessary. But I'm sure not trying to hold you here either, okay? I'm not trying to hold you here. This is a time where now we're going to talk about opportunities. One thing that grinds my gears and will make me go into spiritual warfare is you sitting on the sideline, especially when you see all of this foolishness happening and you're not even trying to participate. You ain't trying to get yourself out of this situation. You ain't trying to help nobody else. You ain't trying to learn no new skill. All you want to do is rant and rave. I don't respect people just sitting on social media all day talking about, oh, I'm so mad that they don't like us and all that. Get off my timeline. I mean, my thumb just works immediately fast. Boop. I don't want to hear that. Time out for all that crying. What you gonna do about it? If you're not gonna do nothing about it, get off my timeline. Get out my space. Still gonna love you the same. You hungry, you thirsty, you naked, you in prison, you sick, hit me up. I got you. But now we get into some real opportunities. Straight up. If you guys want to know what to do to position yourself better, I have opportunities for you. And I'm only going to offer 3 low tickets, okay? I'm not even going to fool with the mentorships. That's on you. But I vow to be gone from here in the next 10 to 15 minutes, okay? First things first, get into the Wealth Coalition. Get in there, okay? That is where a lot of my time is going to be spent. A lot of my time is going to be spent inside of the Wealth Coalition. It is a community. But it's not just a community of information. It is a community of transformation. It is a community of building. It is a community of networking. It is a community of all access. As long as you get in there and engage, you can rise up in the ranks. It's a community where you can come in making money. And shout out to you, Brother Cliff. While I was up in there getting ready to load up some of the modules, I saw that 2 people um, was referred by you, which I approved. But you'll be able to make money. I'm going to drop that link. Don't invite no more people, okay? I want you to get paid for the invite. I want you to get paid for the invite. You can invite as many as you want to right now, to be honest with you, up until you get the link. But it's not going to track it until I send you the link. You can let them come in and get in and, hey, look, test drive this. I'll still look out for you, okay, for those who signing up, moving from this point, moving forward, as long as they stick around, okay. And like I said, there's no reason why they shouldn't. Instead of me coming by here daily because I don't have that type of time anymore, I don't even have that type of patience anymore. Keep trying to convince and keep trying to get y'all to see, hey, y'all see what the hell they doing. Too many of my cousins are comfortable slaves, and I have accepted that. Coalition is for builders. You get access to all of the stuff that I got from them. I went in and I took all of their stuff. If I showed y'all be like, ain't no way. Dr. T, you went crazy, dumb crazy. Like it's just overwhelming. It's just overwhelming. I went and took so much of their stuff. Everything. That I started saying, look, I can't do all of this by myself. I got to share this with others. And that is how mentorships and boot camps and workshops even came about. When we first started, if you were not a part of Pioneers Power Circle, you wasn't getting access to anything. And it was just a group of 12 of us. They wrote their first books without AI. Wrote their first books. They started their coaching programs. One of them just told me, sis, I had my first $25,000 sign up. Struggled so hard charging people. She used to charge people, hey, come to my workshop for $3 and $5. And I'll be like, no, we're not doing that. Closing $25,000 clients. One client. 2 of those is a $50,000 a month. Okay? I didn't let anybody into this network. Everybody got funding inside of here. But when I overdid and outdid myself and started gathering all their data, all their information, all their secrets, I was like, I'm overwhelmed. This is too much. And God was like, no, it's too much because you're trying to figure out how you're going to do all of these things. You're not going to do all of these things. I call it a circle, a coalition, because you're going to teach them this or give them access to that. They learn that. Now you got multiple people. We have a whole team inside of the coalition. Oh, you need app creation, website development. You need video generation. You need ads. What you need? YouTube, faceless YouTube, Instagram. We got it all. We got you. Okay. They come to me and say, hey, Dr. T, I need this built out for me. Hey, such and such, cousin, I need you to go ahead and we'll revenue share. Okay, give me 10%. I'm going to send this client to you. You get access to be able to make money with me off the rip inside this coalition. It is $97 a month. There is no contracts. Okay, you're not locked in for life. You pay to play. You come in, you get busy. You can absolutely take the information in there and go start selling it on day one. Day one. Okay, there's guides and ebooks and different things. Day one. Hey, let me go put this template right here together. This template. Hey, I got a whole bundle of credit repair templates for different things. Hey, you need to get bankruptcies off. Here's the whole set. Give me $27, $47. Come in making money. Stuff is already done for you. It's for your educational, transformational purposes, but you can sell it. I'm not a gatekeeper. How to make music, all of that stuff is being added. Okay? This will be the best coalition, online coalition. You used to have to do this brick and mortar and go find this person, be a part of it, that person volunteer. No, do it in a community. So $97 a month to get inside the coalition. Land is in there, real estate is in there, government contracts is in there, transportation is in there, AI and automation is in there, credit is in there, funding is in there, and I'm most excited about my cousins getting their credit together. That's why I started there first with that module. Get your credit together so we can all go get a big bag. Use this information. Okay? Use this information and go get a big bag. Excuse me, it's working. Stop struggling and wondering and wishing and dying hopeless. Stop it. Use the information. Go put you some trade lines. Look, just today, I was able to take somebody with a credit score, and I know y'all probably gonna be like, ain't no way. I got screenshots. They never used their credit. Their credit score was a 4. A 4. I've never seen nothing. I've never seen nothing that was such ever. And in one day, they had a 662 point increase in one day, just using trade line, using a method, strategic trade line. This ain't even no big trade line. This is a primary trade line, which is very necessary. 662 point increase in one day. Now we're going to follow that up with 2 trade lines, authorized user trade lines. And I'm going to show you the receipts for myself. They're going to be in the 800 club. Once you're there, now I'm going to give you the work. Go get the bag. Go get that big bag real fast and turn that into assets. It's $97 a month to be inside of the coalition. I have 2 spots for me to build you out a community. You will have this community back returned to you within 7 days. 7 days, I'll say 7 to 10 days, because I got to fill your community, okay? Even if we let them in for free and we got a whole bunch of people in there, they're going to buy something from you. They ain't going to have no other choice but to buy something from you, because the way that I set it up. So you're going to see your money come right back to you. You're going to be in profit mode because now your investment came back to you. And every single month, you can rely on being able to get paid this amount of money. Say you got 100 people in there, 3 of them fall off. So what? The marketing and the people inside of the community will bring that 3 back in, so it all balances out. Okay? Wow. And the credit score stayed? Yes. The credit score has to stay. Absolutely. It has to stay. Okay? The primary is you going to go have a primary account. That has to stay. The trade lines The authorized users, you get those for 60 to 90 days. So you got 60 to 90 days to go make some plays. But even if you're removed from the trade line, that history is not removed. Once somebody adds you as an authorized user, one time, it never ever goes off of your credit report, ever. It might not be reporting anymore after 90 days, but the history, no. You got a $50,000 line added to your credit, and you want to go and ask for $50,000. Well, they see $50,000 was there, and you handled that for the last 4 years without going over your utilization, without late payments. We would gladly give you 50K. You have to learn how to do this. So I'm telling y'all, come in the coalition. It's the best $97 investment, and I guarantee that it'll pretty much be free because you will be able to get $97 every single month, whether that's on digital products, whether that's through affiliate marketing, whether that's through you winning, because we will have cash rewards and giveaways in there. This is a family, it's a community, okay? And I'm inviting everybody to the party. It's $97. Let me know if y'all want that with a one. If you want the done for you community, it's $497. I only have 2 spots available. Let me know by putting commenting number 2. Dr. T, build it for me. Get me all the way together. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help, but I know I need some extra income. I need some extra revenue generating so that I can stay afloat and keep up with what is going on all around me in 2026. Okay? Heck, all you need is a history. That's it. Thank you. You can remove me off that trade line. I just needed a history. And I love going for trade lines with 12, 13-year history. Got trade lines with 23-year history. $100,000 trade line is insane. And people go get these trade lines and they utilize the system. Hey, I got good credit. I'm gonna charge you $1,500 to be put on my $100,000 trade line. I'm gonna charge you $2,500 to be put on my $100,000 trade line. I don't care where you go. They won't even ask you for no documents. You've had 100,000 for 23 years with 0% um, utilization. Uh, they roll out the red carpet. Come on in, friends. Have a seat. Pick whatever you want. Oh, you want something off the showroom floor? Listen, listen. Okay. Last but never least, I have 8 spots available. It's $97. Tell you straight up off the top. Let me show you how to go ahead and get you a system over here in this YouTube or this Instagram space. Starting and creating a faceless YouTube or Instagram channel will pay you like never before. Let me go ahead and go out with this because I said 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna allow 8 more people to get in. I'm gonna show you how to do this real quick. Okay, step by step, we're gonna build this out. It's really pretty much like a boot camp. I'm gonna have my people go hype up and boost up your videos so you get the views and all of that stuff. That's one of the benefits of being a part of. Where's my Google tab? Hold on. That's one of the benefits of being a part of this boot camp. Okay, I'm gonna start going over there on TikTok and all of that stuff, utilizing these hundreds of thousands of followers that I have to get your channel and stuff to grow. Everybody in the coalition, we're gonna support you. Get your watch hours, get your views, get your subscribers, and get you into monetization. Go crazy on the affiliate links over there. Okay, make an AI generated video that's pointing them to the Wealth Coalition. Now, they're using your link to sign up, and now you did you $10,000 just on affiliate. Ain't even got to show your face, okay? Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Got 8 more spots available before we take off. YouTube, Okay, I got my favorite one. Yeah, I already know. Blah blah blah. Why is this YouTube channel right here that's all about sports? And y'all know sports, which is a really good niche to get in. You gotta know what niches to get in. But this is a sports niche. Sports is all year long: baseball, football, golf, track and field, basketball, volleyball, soccer, all year long. Okay, they got 600,000 subs. I know how to get the subs. Okay, for the Lolo, and they asking $170,000 for one YouTube channel. This one is an entertainment. They have 61 million views. They have 100,000 subscribers. Okay, they selling it for $300,000, but they said if you in the United States, you can buy this channel for $25,000. Because this will make them a multimillionaire over in the Emirates, over in Dubai. This will make them a multimillionaire. 25,000 of our dollars will make them a generational multimillionaire. I mean, I got another website you can go buy Instagram pages, Facebook pages. Y'all, let me show y'all how to do this. It's $97. One time investment, $97. Come learn how to do these behind the scenes and then turn around and sell them. Okay, that's what I got for y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started with that boot camp because we need to be moving. YouTube is the new university. YouTube is the new news media source, journalism, street journalism, entertainment. Everything is there. Sports, how to, everything is there. Crime and stories. Everything is there. You ought to get you a or stake your claim over there too. Okay, that's what I got for y'all. Instagram fam, the link is pinned, which I'm loving this Instagram. No cap. I'm loving that you can pin the link and you ain't got to tell people to go to your bio. Wealth Coalition link is pinned over here if you want to get the done for you community, or it could be a digital product, web page, marketing materials. If you don't want the community, hey, set up me some digital products that sell for me while I sleep. My marketing that'll go ahead and sell it for me while I sleep, in the website so I can collect the money. Okay. I will do that for $4.97 as well. Either way it go, I only got 2 spots. If you want to get in on the YouTube Mastery Bootcamp, it's $97 one time, but I'm gonna show you everything that you thought you knew and you didn't know how to do it like that with speed, how to get there real fast. Okay. If you interested, cousins, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I said 1 hour. It's more like 1 hour 34 minutes, so my time is automatically up. But go ahead and DM me, cousins, and I'm gonna get you all the way together. Love you much, and I will see you next time. Okay? Go in peace, so you don't end up in pieces. All right. No questions over here. I love y'all, beautiful people. Okay? Can't say I didn't know what to do. I didn't have no way out. No, no, no. And I say this real respectfully. I love you guys coming over here sitting. That doesn't bother me at all. I love the support. I love my cousins. So I don't want nobody getting offended when I say this. Okay? I don't say this in an offensive way. If you offended, it just means a hit dog gonna holler. I'm talking directly to you, but I'm talking generally. Don't come watch me because I'm not no entertainment. You go find you something else better to do. When I show up, I'm showing up and a protest. Real talk. If you don't have no, you know, plans to build, be with like minded people, invest in yourself, then this just really ain't the channel for you, babes. I'm just being honest with you. This really ain't that type of time. I'm not on that type of time. I'm not looking for no fans. I'm not looking for no likes. I'm not looking for no comments. I'm not looking for none of that, okay? I solely come here to call forth the builders. If that's not you, then just keep moving around. There will be no love lost. I love you long time. I love you long ways. There are people that I want to build with, and that's why I spend a lot of time over here with y'all. Honestly, I spend time with y'all because I want to build with y'all. I can go build with everybody. I think the next live I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get on TikTok and I'm gonna show you I can build with anybody. I just don't choose to do that. And if you don't believe that, ask God if you know Him or you can talk to Him or you have a relationship. I come here specifically for people that God assigned me. Okay? Straight up. But if you don't want it, the teacher appears when the student is ready, not the other way around. The student doesn't appear when the teacher is ready. And you can't convince me and make me believe otherwise that God didn't send me here for you. He know what you're going to go through before you go through. And like I said, when you try to come to me too late, I know who's watching me. Okay, all I gotta do is click on. I know everybody right here is from my Dr. T the Disruptor uh, YouTube channel watching me at this moment. Even though I'm multi-streaming to multi-platforms and multi-YouTube channels, I know who everybody is, and where they're coming from. So I just wanted to say that I would like to converse with you getting apps on the coalition to assist only if possible. Getting apps that I built, credit and marketing apps, all praises. Yep, there will be a time, there will be a time for you to do that. 100%. I'm gonna feel it, and there will definitely be a time for you to be able to do that. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Like I said, with much due respect, don't watch me, go watch somebody else. Watch Donald Trump, watch the news. I would rather you do that than to come and sit around and you have no intention on saving your race, on saving your family, on saving, your communities, then let the people who do, okay? Just move around. Go watch something else that's entertaining for you. That being said, y'all know I show up because I love y'all. Okay? I'm not afraid to tell you the truth. As long as you're willing to put up one foot, then I'm willing to help you move the other. I don't believe in giving anything for free. If I'm going to give you something for free, I'm going to give you some game that you can go do something with and still make some money. So it's really not free. I just gave it to you as a hand up so you can go get you some resources and then come over here and get these mentorships. The digital products is good. It's great. It's making millionaires overnight. But that real bag is in that credit and funding. That's where the real bag is at, and in that government contracts, and in that transportation, and in that land. We don't own nothing. I'm disgusted. We don't own land, and out here talking about we boycotting something. You still paying rent. You still trying to figure it out. And got the audacity to be under people comments about, yeah, I just don't like. You don't even have a right to share your opinion. You're not doing anything. No disrespect, but no respect either. You're not doing anything to solve the problem. So I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next time. Okay? Go in peace so you don't end up in pieces, beloved. That's all I'm going to say. That being said, I'll see y'all when, I don't know, but I'll see you.